Now, humans on Mars and beyond, and protecting the Earth from asteroids. A new nuclear propulsion system to be used in spacecrafts is set to be developed in Russia. Well, let's get more from our correspondent Matt Trezor, who's at the headquarters of the company in charge of the programme. Hello to you, Matt. Now, what exactly does nuclear propulsion mean for space exploration?
Carrie, it could mean quite a lot. At least the Kremlin hopes so. They have set aside some $650 million to be spent over a multiple-year period for this project of developing a nuclear-powered rocket engine for space. Now, of that money, $16.5 million of that is earmarked for the year 2010. The bulk of the research is going to be conducted here at the Energia Corporation, which is where I am right now. It's Russia's largest space agency for research and development, and it's partially backed by, it's partially owned rather by the government. So this is something that they have a lot of stake in, and it's something that they're putting a lot of money towards this project of developing this nuclear-powered rocket engine. Now, right now, what we've got are solid fuel boosters. It's a kind of chemical engine that gets the rocket to bring its payload initially into orbit. Now, what this is going to do is to allow a second nuclear engine to kick in once the rocket brings its payload to orbit. It's something that's much more efficient. It's something that has the potential to bring objects much farther into the cosmos and into the solar system. Right now, we have the potential to bring things to the International Space Station, to the moon, but also this is the sort of engine that could bring things even farther. Perhaps a manned mission to Mars, for example. This would be the perfect engine for that sort of thing. We talked with one gentleman. He said this could have a profound, and he's an analyst, he says this could have a profound effect on the Russian space program.
To repair during the mission.
It's a kind of interorbital tow spacecraft for launching new heavy satellites and spacecraft to far distant orbits, as well as to the moon and other planets in the solar system. At present, we have rockets with chemical fuel that could launch a vehicle weighing 5 to 6 tons, while these new vehicles will weigh 2 or even 4 times more.
Matt, can this technology be used for military purposes, for defence, for example?
Yes, it does have a potential military application. There is talk of that it could be used to monitor troop movements, and there has been international efforts by several countries, including Russia, China, and the United States, to develop satellites and payloads with defensive military purposes. Now, there were some media reports about offensive military capabilities of this program, but Energia Corporation has released a statement dismissing those claims.
Some media outlets have misinterpreted our words on the application of the system, saying it might be used to propel a military spacecraft with offensive capabilities into space. In reality, the system will help provide communications in regions hit by natural disasters and military conflicts. It will also be used to avert asteroid threats and to monitor our territory.
Now, that asteroid threat is a very interesting application of this program. Now, earlier on RT, a couple of weeks ago, we had a story about how simply putting an object like a satellite, like a heavy payload object like a rocket near an asteroid or a comet could have an effect on its gravitational trajectory and keep it from going on a collision course with Earth. So this is something that has a potential application for veering comets and asteroids rather, away from any direct collision course with Earth. Very interesting aspect there. Another aspect that we can talk about is the space tourism aspect. This is the potential to work with a spaceship that can bring as many as 6 people into orbit. Only 2 of them would need to pilot the craft, so that means you could have 4 people as space tourists. Lots of interesting things with this nuclear-powered rocket, something that we'll be keeping an eye on. Carrie?
Indeed, mind-boggling stuff. Matt Trezor at the headquarters of Russia's space program. Thank you for now.